Hi guys, welcome in if you're new, welcome back if you've been here before. I'm Lisa and this is North Star Energy Healing. I have the camera facing me today because there were a couple things that I wanted to say before we get to the pick a pile reading that I have started and set up. A couple things have happened that were not strange. I don't know what the word would necessarily be. Uncanny, synchronistic, I don't know. So one of them, I watch a reader on YouTube and I really love this person. Um, and over the past few weeks, I've had this strange feeling when I've been listening to the readings, like they're not resonating, or I don't know, some kind of disconnect from this reader that I've been watching for a long time that I really like, typically. But anyway, so I was having those feelings, and some of the videos I just didn't watch all the way through because they weren't resonating with me, which is fine. I understand that sometimes happens. But the day before yesterday, I clicked on a reading that was called something different. It wasn't a sign reading. I'm not going to say the name because I really am trying not to reveal who this person is or that channel, but it had a different name, and I was like, "Oh, that's interesting. I'll click on it." Within one sentence that was said, I had the feeling that this person was intoxicated or under the influence of something. No, they weren't themselves. And I listened for, I don't, maybe 5 minutes, and I was like, I can't listen to this right now. And I was like, what is going on with this person? I was like, truly like worried. I was like, why would you do this? As a light worker, people who do this, that you cannot do this when you're under the influence. I mean, you really shouldn't even do it when you've just had a big meal to eat. I mean, you really need to come to the plate, to the plate, like a baseball plate, not a food plate. You really need to come into this as pure as you can. I always try to drink lots of water. Yeah, sometimes I do drink coffee if I'm doing this in the morning, but I always drink water, and meditate and try to come into it in as pure of a form as my human self will let me, put it that way. So I was very disturbed, sad, upset. And then the next day, which was yesterday, I thought, well, maybe I was mistaken. Maybe. So I clicked on the video again and started listening, and I was like, no. And then I saw that the reader had put up a note saying that they had read the comments and that nothing was wrong, and they were upset about the negative comments. And I read the comments, and they weren't necessarily negative. They were like, you don't seem like yourself. I'm worried. I hope you're okay. You definitely sound like you're under the influence of something. And other people were replying saying, well, maybe this person takes, sleeping pills because the video was made later at night and they usually do it. Anyway, my whole point was about that. So I did not finish listening to the video. I was trying to send love and healing to this person and hoping that they would get back on track and not do that again, because that would cause people like myself not to follow that person, because you cannot do this when you're drinking and partying, and it just you're not going to have a clear message and a true message and a white light type message. Okay, so I haven't gone back to see what's going on that channel, but I just wanted to tell you that I believe that my guides were trying to steer me away from that channel for those couple of weeks that I told you, that leading up to that happening, that nothing was resonating, and wasn't watching the videos through. Excuse me. Now, sometimes people can get attachments, and that's why we need to, like, when I come to this, I open up my green crystal bubble of protection, and I ask my gatekeeper Phaedra to be there. I thank her for being there to keep me safe while I'm doing this, because there are I don't want to say evil, other malevolent, let's say, non benevolent entities out there that would try to come in if they see an opening, right? If you're not protected. So I guess, yeah, my guides are telling me to remind all of my followers that it's really important that you protect yourself, cleanse your energy, picture white light coming down through your body, make sure that you're, staying safe out there while you're doing things. Don't leave yourself open, let's say, um, to anything that could come into your space. I'm trying to find the right words. And I've been sitting with this for a while this morning. Um, just sitting with it, just trying to figure out what I need to say, if there's something that is important for me to get out there regarding this. So anyway, I love you all, and I want to, when I get messages and things, I want to bring them to you to hopefully help. Okay. So don't forget to protect yourself. All right. When you're meditating, before you meditate, before you go to any reader, before you read, for yourself or any of those things, please be sure that you protect yourself. Okay. So that's one thing. The other funny thing that happened, or weird, or whatever you want to call it, was when I woke up this morning, I started thinking about these friends that Jeff and I have lost touch with over the past 4 years. Um, we just fell out of touch, right? We haven't. So I was thinking about them, and I was like, why am I thinking about them? I don't know. So then when I came to my computer after I stacked wood and got the wood stove going and took a shower and did all that, came to check emails, and I'm the person who does a lot of this. So I check my email, my business email, Jeff's email, our other business email. So I'm the one that does that. So in Jeff's email was an email from these people that we hadn't heard from in ages asking how we were. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's so weird. I woke up thinking about them, and there's an email here. So now some people would just say that's just a coincidence. I don't think so. I think things happen for a reason. Maybe they need us, or I don't know, something. So I just wanted to give you those couple of stories as a reminder that our intuition and our guides are so very important, right? We need to pay attention. We need to pay attention. When our when our stomach is giving us this feeling about something, like I with that reader, and then again this morning when I was thinking, there's a reason, right? There's a reason. Um, Also, our dreams are really important, right? Sometimes that's why I have a dream journal, and I talked about that. I've had a couple of dreams lately. I'm like, what the heck does that mean? Um, One of them was about, I was dreaming about this person who was snowboarding on water. So it wasn't exactly surfing. And I was following this person, and I was like, oh, my son would really like to learn how to do that. There was more to the dream, but I'm just saying I've kept that sort of in the back of my mind to listen out. Like, does something come up regarding something that my son wants to learn, or whatever? And incidentally, I'm just remembering now that he is up for an apprenticeship at work. And so I wonder if that dream had something to do with that. I don't know. And then I had another dream that my granddaughter, and in this dream I felt like I was like in my granddaughter's body, and I was looking out and seeing this, and she's a senior in high school, this party or get together of teenagers, and then the police came, and I don't know. I was like, is this just a fluke? Did I dream this for a reason? What do I do with this information? I haven't done anything with the information yet, but again, it's in the back of my mind, like, in case my guides say, yes, time to say something or whatever. So I'm kind of holding it in limbo, those two things, just to see if that means something. Okay, So that was what I wanted to talk about. Now, I'm going to do a pick a pile reading. I just wanted to bring you those couple messages first, okay? Thank you so much for tuning in. Do want to say 3 more to go. 3 more to go until I hit 400. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so very much. So once I hit 400, I'm at 397. 3 more to go. Once I hit 400, I'll do a free reading giveaway for a number that I've already explained, but I'll say it again. I'm going to put up a video and then ask for comments or emojis, one per person, and then I'm going to count them up, and then I'm going to ask my husband to pick a number between 1 and however many comments, and then that's who I'll do it for. And then if I can figure out the 400th subscriber, I will also do a reading for that person. Okay, here we go. I'm going to pause the camera, get it reset, and we'll get into this. Okay, so we have pile 1, and there's not a lot of cards under here because this time my guide said just pick some, do some oracle cards, and then we will do live tarot for that group. So the first group is Pendulum. I don't use this pendulum. I don't remember the last time I ever used it, to be honest with you, but I do love it. I got it at Enchantments in Booth Bay. And I love the colors on it. It has a little scene of like birds flying, or it could be bats, I don't know. But anyway, I was drawn to the color, right? And this looks like amber to me. It's kind of darker, but anyway. So pile 1 is the beautiful pendulum, and pile 2 is the angel wing. This is an angel wing that was given to me by one of my sisters. It says on the back of it, the world is round, and the place which may seem like the end may also be the beginning. And the quote is by Ivy Baker Priest. Okay, so what may seem like the end is only the beginning. Okay, so angel wing, pendulum. All right, so let me just pause so I can write the time. Hang on. Okay, so for those of you who chose the beautiful pendulum with those lovely fall colors, the first card, and I forgot to get the books, darn it, sorry, lessons, that, and Halloween. Okay, first card is from the Soul's Journey. Your card, the first one, is Death. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. What? Oh my gosh. So that was the message on the back of the angel wing. Isn't that strange? So maybe both messages are going to tie in and be something about endings are merely beginnings. Oh my goodness, guys. Wow. And, you know, I don't know what any of these cards are. When I'm shuffling and asking for a card for the pendulum group, and then a card for the angel group, and vice versa. So each time that I'm shuffling the deck, I'm asking for the card that goes with this reading. All right, there are no mistakes. So big theme, I guess, in both of these is endings can be beginnings. Awesome. All right, so from the Healing Spirits Oracle, oh, I love this one. You are on the right path. Yay. You are on the right path. Look at that card. It looks like a lot of spirits and souls. So they're kind of going up and around this and over here. So it's like they're following this path. They have to do this, and then they go on to do this, right? So cool. You are on the right path, Pendulum Group. And then 2 cards wanted to come out from this particular Healing Spirits deck for both groups. Be like your spirit guide. We've had this before. Be like your spirit guide. So you can see it's like this may be the spirit guide. It looks kind of like a bird, and the spirit of the human is there following the spirit guide. I love it. Be like your spirit. Oh, I didn't. Whoops. Numbers. 26, which is an 8. 16, which is a 7. All right, and then from the Halloween deck, Skull of Darkness. This came out the other day. Blind spots. What are you not seeing? Right? And we will look at the messages for all of these cards and see what is there anything more that we need to know? All right, so death. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. Death is an illusion. Yes, it is. It's a fact of life that the human body we use to travel the earth must eventually stop working. It's not meant to exist forever. The energy and consciousness that inhabited that body is free and returns to its natural home, but it never abandons us. Learn to view death as merely a change, and everything must change, because stagnancy extinguishes progress. The same is true for a relationship or a career. A soul lesson may be completed, and it's time to move beyond this point of familiarity and expand into new horizons of learning and development. This is a wonderful opportunity to thank those other souls in your life who have shared part of your path and taught you so much. So death could be of a relationship, a friendship, a career, a lover, a marriage, a job, anything, right? But we also do need to always have gratitude for what we've been through, what that experience has taught us, what we've gained and learned from that. Okay, so that's a good thing to remember when it comes to that. And then we have card 26. Oh, I opened right up to it. You are on the right path. You are on the right path. There are times when you question your steps upon life's path and ask if you are moving in the right direction. This isn't because you have lost your way, but because you are beginning to anticipate great change coming toward you. We also had change in the first card. The spirit masters are telling you to breathe and be patient, and change will come in its own good time. To force it could change your destiny. When things slow down, there is always a very good reason for it. It isn't because you are going in the wrong direction. It's because you are in a time of change. So stay on the path you chose and watch for a sign that will point to your future. Yeah, very good there. And I did do a video on being stuck. So if you didn't watch that, you could go over and tune into that. Funny that both cards end in a 6. You know what? I didn't even look at what page the death card was. Let's check that out just in case. 28, that's a 10, right? Endings and beginnings. You can't make this stuff up, people. Okay, 16, be like your spirit guide. 16, be like your spirit guide. That's this card here. This world can be full of judgment and jealousy, and it is easy to get dragged into problems that are not your own. Remember that you have a true friend in the spirit world who only wants the best for you and who will guide you away from such negativities if you allow them to do so. So I'm stopping right here to say, the story that I talked about in the beginning, how my guides were kind of moving me away from that reader, this card goes right along with that. When you are between a rock and a hard place, do what your guide would do and lead by example. Your guide is showing you that you can rise above petty things and bring more spiritual action to the situation. You are bigger than this. Okay, so endings may be beginnings, or are new beginnings. Death of something, be the bigger person, right? Keep on your path, don't give up, but be the bigger person. If you run into some sort of block or some sort of negative person or negativity, you need to be the bigger person to move beyond that. Thank you, Spirit. Oh my gosh. All right, Skull of Darkness. Let's see. Skull of Darkness is page 54, which is a 9. Right, so we have 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, these numbers are significant. 7, 8, 9, 10 is a progression in your journey, okay? There's no mistakes. Okay, Skull of Darkness, which is a skull with a candle burning on top. You see that bright light there? So this could be connecting to your spirit, right? Your spirit guides. We may not wish to delve there, the shadows, the darkness, the unknown. Yet when we search, we reveal, and our power, it has grown. Yeah. So let me see. This one didn't. Sometimes it will say if this card comes up. So let me see what Spirit wants me to read. Okay, thank you. All of us at some stage of life have certain blind spots that may cause us grief and trouble. Although we cannot see the issue clearly, it is the repeated patterns of pain that may alert us to them. Symptoms, if you will. For example, the same things keep happening over and over again. We may be betrayed repeatedly, fail at something repeatedly, not complete tasks continually. Peace and pattern breaking can be achieved by doing the work in uncovering our blind spot or even consulting trusted close friends or professionals to assist us to see what we cannot. So, blind spots, okay? Yeah, so a blind spot, what they're giving me is you could have a blind spot because you're so focused on what has ended or what's coming to an end, you can't see that new beginning, right? That's a blind spot for you. Wow, Spirit, thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Okay, so what we have so far is I'm learning that endings are merely beginnings. You are on the right path. Be like your spirit guide. Keep flowing. Be the bigger person. Rise above it. And be listening or looking out for any blind spots that you may have. Okay? All right. So we're going to go to my Gilded Tarot, my favorite old standby here. That's what I was guided to use. It's finally, we're out of that 70-degree weather in Maine. I think it's maybe going to be 62 today. Still very good temps for October, let me tell you. I have been picturing rain, mud, and puddles and water because we are in a small low drought period, I would say. Not a full-blown drought, but the spring where we get our drinking water has not been running for almost a month. Okay. Oh my gosh. All right. So for the Pendulum group, what do you have, Spirit, to add to the messages we have about endings, beginnings, being like your spirit guide, staying on your path, blind spots? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. What do we have? What do we have? What do we have from this deck? I hope you're all doing well. Please do comment, like, subscribe, share. I so appreciate it. I hope you're doing well, and I hope you let me know where you're watching from. I'd love to know the state, the country. Love to know what the weather's like where you are. I'm just interested in people, period. I said this probably a year ago, I think now. In one of my videos that I would be interested in just having a Zoom chat with anyone that's interested in that. I did have that and have made a couple friends that way. Okay, no, let me reshuffle these. All right, what do we have? Blind spots, that 8 of Swords. Oh boy. All right. Oh man. Just jumping right out. I love it. Okay, what else do you have for the people who picked the Pendulum? What else? What other messages for the Pendulum group, please? Okay. Let's see what order these came out in. All right. First card, Knight of Cups. Second card, Ace of Swords. This blind spot down here. Third card, 8 of Swords. What's going on? Fourth card, 9 of Pentacles. Second 9 in your reading, I might add. 6 of Swords. 3 of Swords. Lots of swords in here. What's going on communication-wise, right? What's happening communication-wise for you pendulums? Okay, Spirit. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right, Knight of Cups. This can be a message of romance, that going forward with romance, with a relationship, something like that. It is a loving, nurturing, romantic knight. It is ready to surge forward. This is an absolutely beautiful card with the animals and the water and the greenery. The knight is ready for romance, ready for love. So for some of you, Spirit, what's the message? For some of you, you're getting the green light for romance, whatever that is, okay? But the night, it doesn't have to be romance. It can just be moving forward in some sort of loving manner, something to do with love. Whatever's going on with you in your life right now that has to do with love, it can be romantic love, but it can be love of your children. It could be love of friends. It just has to do with love. Thank you, Spirit. Moving forward in love and with love is what I'm hearing. Okay. And then we have that Ace of Swords. This is the sword of truth. The dove of peace and the sword of truth. Okay. So we always need to be in truth and stand in our truth. Aces are new beginnings. Hello. Endings are new beginnings, right? So it's possible that some of you could have an ending of some sort of relationship, and moving ahead, you need to be truthful with yourself and others, right? Remember that you have that blind spot card also, because then we have the Eight of Swords. She is literally blindfolded, right? Literally blindfolded, blind spot. You can't see anything when you're blindfolded, okay? So what is your blind spot right now, Pendulum Group? What is your blind spot, right? You need to take the blinders off, take the blindfold off. You need to take the chains off, and you need to move beyond that, whatever that blind spot is. All right, and then we'll sum this up after. Let's look at all the cards, and then we'll... Okay, Nine of Pentacles. Now, I literally, right when I went to pick this card up, I could literally see a curtain opening and you walking through it. It's like you hear, ah, you know, and the light shines and everything is revealed. It's like that song, I Can See Clearly Now, the Rain Is Gone. Don't ask me why they gave me that. And I will not sing. I am not a singer by any stretch. All right, so I'm sorry, I didn't even talk about this. Nine of Pentacles. This is a person, it's feminine energy, but this is a person who has created much, much beauty and wealth and abundance in her life. She has her falcon there. So she's a falconer, she's a gardener, she's a builder, she's anything. I've never been given those messages before. So this feminine energy person can do it all. Is that you? Is that a friend of yours? Is that someone that's that you're close to? Who is this person for you? And then we have the Six of Wands. This is victory. Sixes are harmony. This is victory. This is a victory. Wands are action and passion. Something that you have been or are passionate about that you're taking action on, you will be victorious in that. Anything else to say about that, Spirit? Yeah, it's so once you know the truth, you see the truth and accept the truth, more importantly, you will be able to get out of this situation. Now, swords are words, communication, things like that. So if it's words that you're telling yourself, you need to break free of that, right? Open the curtains, let the light in, right? If it's somebody else that's not being truthful with you, do what your spirit guides would do. Understand that this must come to an end in order for you to move forward, okay? And then you have my least favorite card in the deck, the Three of Swords. This, my guides have given this to me as a miscommunication card. It's not necessarily a completely broken heart. The heart is intact in this card, in this deck. There's a lot of light and energy coming out of here. So they have given it to me as it's miscommunication has happened. And I'm not surprised because we have the Eight of Swords. So some miscommunication has happened. Okay, let's Let's take it from the beginning. So we have this Knight of Cups, moving forward in love, right? Moving forward in love, moving forward in truth. So you enable yourself to get out of that Eight of Swords mentality, that Eight of Swords feeling where you're not seeing things, where you're in your blind spot, right? Moving through, opening the curtains, letting the light in, spreading it out, then you're having victory over that. But the ending card of Three of Swords doesn't make any sense to me. Because if you've just come through all of this, the light is in, you're abundant, you're happy, you're creating, you're victorious, why do we have the Three of Swords here? All right, I'm going to go to my mini deck, just like the larger deck. Can we get some clarifiers? I haven't had to clarify in a long, long time. Or haven't been moved to, or haven't been guided to. Can we clarify that? Oh my gosh. Okay, Lisa, stop that. Can we clarify that Three of Swords for the Pendulum group? What is going on with that Three of Swords, please, Spirit? What does this mean? What does this mean, please? Death, Scorpio. We are in Scorpio season right now. Knight of Wands, passion. Keep dropping them. I haven't used this mini deck in so long. Different perspective. Okay. All right. Wow. Okay, so lots of ways we can go here. Hang on. Okay, sorry about that. All right, so I had just drawn out the clarifying cards for this Three of Swords. All right, so let's look at these one by one. Three of Swords, as my guides have given it to me, is miscommunication. So the Death card is Scorpio, but it's a death of the old way of doing things. So you have double death message here, right? Endings are beginnings. All right, so something's got to change for this Pendulum group, right? I don't know if we'll see. Let's look at all the cards that came out and then see what Spirit has for a message around that. And then you have the Knight of Wands. This is your action, your passion, moving forward. But you see, there's a difference. Okay, so see how the horse is jumping forward on the Cups Knight? But on the Wands Knight, it's walking forth, walking on. It's a very fiery card with the volcano in the background. Oh, shoot, I shouldn't have moved it again. It's trying to focus. Oh, for heaven's sakes. All right, so this is forward moving action and passion. Forward moving action and passion. So this could mean that there has been some miscommunication or will be. I'm thinking, yeah, so what they're giving me is that something's going to come into your view, not peripheral. Something is going to come in that's going to have something to do with miscommunication. That's going to change things. Something's going to change, right? But you're going to get through all of this. You're going to open those curtains, let the light in, and be victorious. And then a speed bump happens with miscommunication where something's going to have to change, but you're going to go ahead with action and passion. And then we have the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man, the hanging man, hanging, he's hanging. This is being comfortable with it, being comfortable with your decision, being comfortable with yourself, knowing who you are, being who you are. And that goes right along with you are on the right path, right? It also goes along with being like your spirit guide, right? Accepting yourself, loving yourself, knowing that you are on the right path. I don't know why they want to say that so forcefully, but they do. All right, and this is how they want me to lay them out. I'll show you. I've already seen it. They've showed it to me. Six of Cups. This is nostalgia, right? This is thinking back about the way that something was. that may not be like it is now. This is thinking back either to childhood memories, memories of a different job, memories of a different relationship. It's something where you're thinking back about things. You have another sword of truth message in the Queen of Swords. This is the person who tells it like it is, pulls no punches. She's kind of she's the queen of truth, basically. And you see how she has doves all around her, just like that Ace of Swords. So this is truth in a gentle, loving way. So there may be somebody around you, a feminine energy person, doesn't have to be a female, a feminine, we all have feminine and masculine in us. But this is the person that you want to go to when you need advice and answers about something, okay? So with this miscommunication, death of the old way of doing something, or it could be a Scorpio, right? It could be a Scorpio, but you have death twice. This Knight of Swords, moving forward. So from this miscommunication, you're going to be able to move through it. You're going to be able to see it for what it is. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, yes. So you're going to be able to see it for what it is, which is not so much something that's going to break you, but something that's going to make things change a bit. You are going to be able to move forward. You may have some nostalgic thoughts about this situation, this miscommunication, but you will be able to move through it with that Queen of Swords energy. So Spirit wanted this to be in the middle of those messages because they wanted me to remind you again, being you and being your authentic self can sometimes cause other people to be upset or a miscommunication. For instance, if you have a really, really good trusted friend and they make some offhanded comment about what you do, if you're a reader, a medium, a psychic, or a bricklayer, whatever it is, they make some sort of offhanded comment that causes you to take a step back and think, are they right? Is what they're saying right? Am I like that? Do I do that? No, they want you to hold fast to your path because you are on the right path, okay? So that is a reminder to you, this pendulum group, right? Blind spots. Don't forget the blind spots. That is an important thing. So this could come in because you've had a blind spot about that situation. Maybe there's been a person that other people have warned you about, but you have a blind spot there because you keep defending them. Thank you, Spirit. This is the message that's coming in, that because you've had this blind spot, you're gonna be, they're telling me, jerked back to reality as far as this person goes. Oh, boy. All right. Let's see. I'm asking, okay, Spirit, what do you want me to say? Where are we going with this message? They just want you to remember that always coming from a place of love and truth, right? Coming from a place of love and truth. Don't let your own thoughts of, oh gosh, so hard sometimes when I'm channeling to get the right words. Your own thoughts of defeatedness or non-belief in yourself get in the way. You need to open the curtains, let the light in, you'll have that victory. And then after that, maybe somebody is not going to be liking that victory so much. Maybe somebody looks at you and they're either jealous or envious or what have you. But you just don't believe it. You say that person they would never hurt me. They would never do anything to hurt me, right? Blind spot, okay? So remember, be on the lookout. I feel as if this is something that's around the corner that you don't see coming. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Anything else that you want me to tell these? Just remembering that endings are beginnings is very significant, they're telling me. It's very significant for those that chose this reading, that those that chose this pendulum, that you need to remember that endings are beginnings. When a door closes, a window opens. And your spirit guides always have your best interest at heart, right? Yeah. Okay, what's the animal that my pendulum group needs to hear from? You're on the right path. Always prepared. I like it. Squirrel, always prepared. Oh, gosh. Puffin, partnership. Okay, yeah, partnership. Remember your Queen of Swords? That could be you. You could be the Queen of Swords, Queen of Truth. Remember, you have that sword. You have death twice. You have the Sword of Truth twice. You have 2 knights. You have victory. Yeah. Okay, I guess that's it. So to end this with the animal message, squirrel, always prepared. You are the expert of hard work and hard play. Your cheerful and fun disposition is a blessing to everyone. Don't let life's distractions take you off course, right? Because you're on the right path, right? Don't let it take you off course. Make a plan for the future and life will give you all you need. Squirrel and beautiful chickadees and oak leaves. It's a beautiful card. And then Puffin, partnership. Accept yourself and your colorful personality. Yes. Feel confident about being you. Hanging man. That's what we said. Thank you, Spirit, for tying it in. I love it. You are a joy bringer. Let your community nourish and protect you. Ask for help. Teamwork will give you the best results. All right. So what were they just pointing out? Oh, your cheerful, fun disposition is a blessing to everyone, right? You are a joy bringer. Yeah. Don't hide your light, okay, Pendulum Group? Don't hide your light. Shine bright, just like that candle. Let it shine. Let it through. If somebody has a problem with it, it's okay. You need to stay on your path, right? Be like your spirit guide. Okay, Pendulum Group, I hope this has helped. Please do drop me a comment and let me know. I'm very interested in what you would have to say about it. Thank you so much. Now we will move on to the Angel Wing Group. Okay, Angel Wing Group. Just in case you didn't watch the last one, remember that your angel wing said, "The world is round, and the place which may seem like the end may also be the beginning," by Ivy Baker Priest. The first card out for the other group was Death. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. So both of these readings have a similar tone, a similar message, apparently. All right. Okay, Angel Wings, let's see. Perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. Oh, look at that purple and green card. Is that beautiful or what? Perseverance. I love it. Perseverance. Okay. And then that was from The Soul's Journey by James Van Praagh. Now we have the Healing Spirits. Both piles got 2 cards from the Healing Spirits. My guides really love that deck. Go Within. Oh my gosh, look at that. It's like a little person meditating. It also looks like a candle. I love it. Beautiful, beautiful card. Bright, brilliant colors coming out. And another. Be calm and keep going. That third eye there, beautifully lit up there with white light. Look at that. Be calm and keep going. Perseverance. I mean, there are no mistakes. I trust my guides so much. Sometimes I can't even believe what comes out, right? So perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. Go Within. This is a number 48, which is 12, which is 3. Be calm and keep going is a 10. Endings and beginnings. Holy cow. Right. All right. So from the Halloween deck, Werewolf. Exploring wildness. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Exploring wildness. Okay. So let's go to the books and get into this. Perseverance. Perseverance. Let's see. Perseverance is page 80. That's an 8. So what did we say we had? 48, which is 12, which is a 3, an 8, and a 10. And then we'll see what this is when we get there. 3, 8, 10. Perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. Okay, Spirit, what do you want them to know from this message? It's 2 pages long, so I'm going to... Okay. Now is the time to make the proper changes and take risks and do things you never thought you could before. Your soul must learn to become aware of its inner strength. Go within. I mean, yeah. Live the joyfulness your soul yearns for and engage in activities you have always wanted to try but were afraid you would fail at. Your soul would not yearn for something you couldn't accomplish. You have the strength and fortitude to be capable of greatness. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm going to mark this page. I feel like they may want me to read that to you again. All right, now from the Healing Spirits Oracle, page 48, or card 48, I guess. That's the last card in the deck. Ending. Oh my gosh. Okay, card 48, that's this one. Go within. No matter how much you have learned or how much you are seen to be the trusted one that others go to for help and guidance, you must always remember to give something back to yourself. Oh. Guardian spirits are telling you that you are also a sentient being, and as such, you will at times require regeneration from the healing powers of the universe. Yes, yes, yes. What did I just do a reading? The Halloween reading had a lot about regeneration and renewing ourselves in it. Meditation is good for mind and soul, and allowing yourself to be still when required will bring balance and contentment, which in turn will create clarity and peace. The inner you is your environment, so remember to treat yourself well. Go within. Wow. Okay. And a 10 card does pair down to a 1, which would be a beginning. So you have the last card of the deck here, right? You had the message of endings and beginnings. Let's start there. You had the Go Within card here, which was at... What am I talking about? I don't remember. Lisa. Okay. Go within, perseverance, right? You know that you can do whatever you set your mind to. Go within, listening to your gut, be calm, and keep going, which is the 10. I don't know what I'm trying to get to here. I forgot. Okay. Card 10, be calm and keep going. Lisa, be calm and keep going. Nervous energy will grow and build in you if you let it. Remember, such energy comes from your inner fear, which is often connected to failure or the endings of things in your life or the lives of those you are connected to. Spirit healers and helpers are asking you to be still and relax now. They are also asking you to allow this moment to pass and simply wait until you are ready to continue. Amid the chaos, please tell yourself, I am calm. I can do this. When you say it, you will see it, and then it will also be. All right, why do I feel like... Hang on, guys. Okay, so many similarities. And with the Go Within card, the reddish-orange card, no matter how much you have learned or how much you are seen to be the trusted one that others go to for help and guidance, you must always remember to give something back to yourself. Right? Regeneration, meditation. The inner you is your environment, so remember to treat yourself well. And then we have the be calm, right? The be patient, be calm message. I mean, this, you can't make this stuff up. It is so amazing to me. Okay, and then werewolf. Okay. This is page 67, which is a 14, which is 5, which is change. How appropriate for a werewolf, right? Because the legend or the lore around that is a human changing into a werewolf. All right, so we have 3. Oh, did I look at the... I'm sorry, what was the page number of that one? Okay, 8. 3, 8, 10, and 5. 3, 8, 10, 5. Don't know why they're always wanting me to point out numbers, but they do. Okay, werewolf. Exploring wildness. Luminosity triggers it. A wild moon rises. Pain and blood and fangs. Fur and howling and wolfen guises. Yeah, sometimes during a full moon we feel like, that kind of thing, right? This is a long, long message. Okay. Spirit, you're going to have to guide me to what you want me to read. Okay. The werewolf is a kind of shapeshifter, but one that has traditionally had little control over his wildness. In a way, an inner battle between civilization and wild animal nature fights inside one body. The vitality, strength, and freedom of the animal versus the reason, control, and intellect of the man. Which one, though, is the dominant force? What is the healthy balance between our animal nature, the one that is wild, free, and connected to nature, and our radically civilized humanness, separate from or dominant over nature? The werewolf asks us to consider this balance and to delve into our own ideas of wildness, independence, custodianship of the planet. When is the last time you spent all day outside? When is the last time you threw your head back and howled at the moon? Do you quash the vitality and curiosity of your body and mind by sitting all day in front of a computer? Oh, God. The werewolf challenges you to weave a balance between nature and your own nature. Oh my goodness, what a message. Okay. So this card is reminding us that we do have a nature self, an animal instinct, a wanting to be free, freedom from work, bills, planning, lists, housework, all of that. Wow, this reading is amazing. Okay, endings and beginnings. And consequently, the werewolf card talked about being a custodian of the planet, and the message on the angel wing has to do with the shape of the earth. Okay, so what is going on with you guys who chose the angel wing to do with nature and earth and earthing and being grounded to the earth is what I'm hearing. Okay, so angel wing people, those who chose this, I'm feeling really like you're going to need to get grounded in some natural stuff. Now, if you can't go outside, do you have house plants? Can you gaze outside at things? This is a time to go within. Remember, you had that message with both of these cards. Both of those cards from the Healing Spirits deck were about going within, right? Taking some time to be quiet and patient. And if you can do that outside, if the weather is good enough for you to do that outside, or you could just drive to a beautiful place, the beach, the park, whatever, and you could sit there in your car where you're safe and warm or what have you, or cool if it's hot where you are, and do some meditating there. I used to do that on my lunch breaks at one of my jobs. I used to go out into my car at lunchtime. I'd have my sun shade in the front window, and I would just sit in there and meditate for 15 minutes on my lunch break. Back then I had a 45-minute lunch break, and now I only have a 30-minute lunch break, so it'd be hard to be able to fix my lunch, eat my lunch, and meditate. All right, perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. Oh my gosh, come on. Capricorn. Am I shuffling this upside down? Nope, but that's upside down Capricorn. Upside down Devil. That means you've beat some sort of addiction or are going to. Oh, and the Death card. That also came out in the previous reading. Devil and Death. What are you going to do differently? Oh my gosh, they're flipping out. Chariot, nice. Scorpio, Cancer showing up. Capricorn, the Magician. Oh my goodness, Lisa. All right. Okay, so and Sagittarius. Wow, you have a lot of people around you right now, angel wings. Lots and lots of signs coming out in this reading. Okay. 9 of Cups, the Magician, upside down Devil, Scorpio, Cancer, Death, Scorpio, Chariot, Cancer, and the Lovers and Sagittarius, Temperance. Wowzers. Okay. All right, let's get this energy going. Spirit. Okay, remembering that your overview is perseverance, right? Going within, being calm, keeping going. Okay. All right. First card out is the 9 of Cups. Nines are heading to accomplishment, right? Nines are heading towards accomplishment. Now, cups are emotion, right? They are water sign cards. This card, my guides usually give it to me as he's bragging about how much he's done. His silver cups are here. He's holding up the gold cup. He's not paying attention to this, whereas this rat or mouse is going to get into his gold cup. So, Spirit, what in this message? They're drawing me towards the candlelight, the light that's above his head that he needs to be paying attention to, right? 9 of Cups. You may have accomplished a lot, but you must nurture it. That's what they're giving me. You may have accomplished a lot, but you must nurture it. Whether that's a relationship, and it probably is because that's cups. So it could be your parents, your kids, your friends, your partner, your spouse, your siblings. You need to pay attention to some relationship in your life right now. That's what I'm hearing. That's what they're giving me. Somebody needs you. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. All right. I'm not sure how that's going to tie into the whole thing, but we'll see. Magician. Huh. What better card, right? This is the one card. This is all the aces combined. Every ace, all the power. You have the power to create your own reality. You have the power to create your own environment. You have the power. They're saying you have the power to save the earth. Okay. All right, well, that's a nice message. That werewolf card has something to do with that, right? Nurturing the planet. All right, and then you have the upside down devil. I'll show it to you face up. This is Capricorn's card, okay? If it's face up, then it's talking about your fears, your addictions, your obsessions. But when it's this way, it's telling us that you either have conquered those or you will conquer those, right? Because the very next card is Scorpio's card. This is the death card. This is a death of the way that you've been doing something. The way that you've been doing something needs to change. Something you've been doing, and it could be to do with conquering that. This could be a hint right here that you need to end whatever this is. Now, this can be anything. It can be food, exercise, workaholic, TikTok, Facebook, social media. It can be many, many things. But you are going to change and get that conquered. There's something that you maybe have been focusing on too much, therefore ignoring this relationship thing here. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. But the Magician sits in the middle, right? Perseverance, same colors, purple and green. Going straight down to the werewolf, exploring your wildness, right? And having balance with that. I love it. I love that. They pointed that out to me. Purple and green, purple and green, purple. There's no green in the werewolf card, but wow. And there's purple and green here. There's purple here. Oh my gosh, purple and green. This has come out before. I did another reading where purple and green were prominent, but I don't remember what it was. All right, so let's move on. The Chariot. This is victory, right? This is victory. Victory over that devil card, right? This can be Cancer. But this is definitely victory that comes with a choice. Those sphinxes, there's a choice, there's a riddle, there's something else you need in order to move on, right? Then comes another choice card, the Two of Cups. This is choice and balance. Wow, what do we have here? Moon, moon. Okay, only moon, moon. 1, 2, 3, 4 moons. Big spheres in your sphere, 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 sphere in that card. Wow. Sphere in this card. Oh my gosh. Okay. Spirit, what do we... Circle of life. Oh my gosh, thank you. Okay. So the spirits are saying, yeah, they don't point things out to me for no reason. So remember, we started out about the world is round, right? We started out with that. Now they're pointing out all the spheres. There's a sphere here, 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 and here. Here, here, here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards have the sphere shape. Okay, back to it. So this is a choice card. This is like a partnership. You see how their third eye is lit up right between them? They don't look like they're going to kiss, right? So could it be a partnership in love? It could be, right? But this is definitely a choice. You have, now they've never pointed out the Chariot card as a choice card to me, but that's what I said when that's what they had me say regarding those sphinxes, that there is a choice for what your next move is. And then you got the Two of Cups. There's a choice there. There's a choice there. Who are you going to pair up with? Who are you going to partner up with? Who are you going to choose to help you on your next whatever it is that you're doing? Sagittarius coming in. Temperance, right? Perfect balance, right? Between light and dark, day and night, good and bad, if you want to look at it that way, fire and ice. That werewolf also was talking about balance. Let me go back to it, please. Okay. The balance between our animalisticness and our humanness, but also the balance between freedom and help me, Spirit. Freedom and oh my gosh, just being free. Freedom and organization, freedom and commitment, freedom and I don't know, freedom. What's the opposite? I know the word I want to say. It's on the tip of my tongue. Constraint. Oh my God, thank you. Okay, so the balance between freedom and constraint, okay? Temperance comes in to back up that werewolf card. Like, we need to have balance in our life, right? And everything is, the circle of life goes on, right? If we get out of balance, we're in an oval or an egg shape. We're not in that sphere. We're not in that lovely circle that just goes around the way that it's supposed to. Okay, Spirit, let's see. Let's go through this again, please. We're starting out with perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. They're asking you to go within. They're asking you to be patient, be calm, and keep going. They're asking you to nurture your relationships and your loved ones. They're telling you that you have all the power to do this and much more with the Magician. They're telling you that you will conquer whatever it is that you need to conquer. You will get it under control. You will be able to balance between freedom and, I already forgot that. They're giving me freedom and continuity now, but that's not what it was. Oh my goodness, Lisa. You're going to be able to do that. You're going to be able to change whatever it is that you need to change, right? You're going to have the victory with that Chariot card. You're going to have a choice, balance, choice and balance, choice and balance, choice and balance. Capricorn, Scorpio, Cancer, Sagittarius. Capricorn, earth sign. Scorpio and Cancer, water signs. Temperance, Sagittarius, fire sign. So you need to balance all of that. You don't have air sign here. You don't have a lot of communication here. A lot of this has to do with you. And going within and understanding your path, keeping calm, going on, persevering, using all your gifts, calling on your guides, all of that. Purple and green coming through very strongly here. Okay, Spirit, is there anything else? Okay. For you, they want me to pull a Magical Times Oracle card for whatever reason. Yeah, what is this? Don't forget about the sphere, the perfect ending and beginning, the circle of life. I don't know what's coming up for you. I don't know what's coming up or what is around the corner, but you're gonna have to really pull on your intuition, and you're balancing things out. Balancing things out is really important. Allow yourself to have some freedoms. Don't get stuck in the mundane everyday routine and forget about the beauty of freedom, the beauty of the earth, the beauty of being grounded in that. Okay. What do you have for my angel wings? Oh, okay. Awareness. Pay attention to the subtleties. Look with new eyes. There are signs and omens everywhere. Okay. Awareness. Awareness. Pay attention to the subtle things. Remember that story that I told in the beginning about, you know, how I woke up thinking about those people? And my husband called me earlier in this video. I had to pause it because he wanted to tell me that they had sent him a text message. After I was thinking about them, then an email came in, and then, you know, so that's, I paid attention, right? And also about the reader that I was listening to that I felt was under the influence, how my guides had kind of tried to steer me away from that channel for a couple weeks. I didn't necessarily pay attention. And that does happen to me sometimes. I'll watch a reader for a certain amount of months, and then I just get the feeling that, okay, this isn't for me. Hopefully people are finding that this is for them. Because I only need 3 more subscribers. I only need 3 more subscribers, guys. Oh my gosh. Anything else for this group from this deck, please? Oh my gosh. Look at all those orange cards coming out. Fall colors, right? We started with the awareness card, and then every card that comes out looks like a fall color after all that purple and green. All right, so the first card out is Frog, Prosperity. Let go of the past and embrace change. Opportunities are close at hand. Hop into this new day with joy. Abundance and good fortune await you. Yeah, with that Magician. There goes the cat. I don't know if you can hear her. Raccoon, Inventor. Decide on what you really want. You have the ingenuity to claim it. Avoid being the trickster and practice integrity. You have many roles and can juggle them well. You have many roles and can juggle them well. I'm still listening out for messages. This has been, I want to say, an eventful reading, but the whole overview is perseverance and balance, right? That's the overview of this. Really seems to be perseverance and balance. Definitely going within, being aware, listening, keeping calm, moving forward, being patient. B, community. You are a powerful creator. Your work blesses everything you touch. Be open to receiving sweetness. You are the queen of abundance. You are the queen of abundance, Angel Wing Group. Yeah, endings are beginnings. Endings are beginnings. And I would love for you to comment and let me know what this meant for you. What did you get out of this? How did this help you? I read all my comments. I respond when it's appropriate, but I definitely read and acknowledge every single comment, okay? So, yeah, it looks like you're going to be around a lot of people. I said that in the beginning and I'm saying it again because I really feel like that's why it's going to be important for you to take some time to go within and be calm and carry on, because I feel like there's something coming up where you're going to be surrounded by a lot of people. Well, maybe it's a Halloween party, right? I don't know. But remember to keep your energy clean, right? Protect yourself, okay? Right? And keep that balance. Keep that balance, persevere, keep that balance. What's the choice, right? Prosperity, community, inventor, magician, inventor. Okay, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you for sticking it out with me. I really appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you have a fabulous, fabulous day. Peace and kindness every single day. I love you all.